Okay, let's go and get started there, guys. So we're going to start doing our lunges, a 4-way lunge. Starting with our feet together, we're going to rotate towards the right and lunge with our left leg, touching down with our right hand. And then opposite side. Going side to side, always coming back to center. And as we do this, we don't want to go out too far. I don't want to push my knees too far past my toes. I actually want to settle down into my heel each time. You guys are doing great. About 5 seconds left. And then we're going to switch and go into our lateral lunge. Okay, here with our feet together. And let's go side to side, lateral lunges. You want to try to imagine that your feet are running on parallel lines. That's a consistent theme throughout. You're probably going to hear that a lot in all the DVDs. Whenever we do a lateral lunge, we don't want our toes pointing out or in. Just straight ahead. Letting your legs do the work. Almost there, guys. About 5 more seconds.
This works really much the inside of the leg.
Yes, we're pretty much all the leg muscles. Now backwards, okay? So we touch down with the same leg, the same hand as the leg that we step back with. And the knee almost touches. We don't want to let the knee touch. If it does go down, we can just kiss the ground.
Especially at home, if you do that on very hard floor, make sure you don't hurt your knees going down.
Okay, now in our stance, we're going to step out and do a cross back lunge. Going side to side. Notice how we stand up all the way, then step behind and touch down with the same leg that's stepping behind. Same hand as the foot that's leading. And your heart rate's probably starting to pick up, you're probably starting to sweat a little bit, and that's good.
Yes, I do.
All right, now here in stance, we're going to come forward and we're going to just flip our dumbbell up. Okay? So now it's up in this position. We're going to do what's called a driver. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to come up on our right leg. We're going to try to keep our left leg off the ground throughout. And we're going to touch down with our left hand, trying to touch the dumbbell. Now make sure you're not too close. So George, actually come back just a little bit, okay? And we want to have a good distance. The further the distance, the more difficult it is. Okay, ready and go. And as you come up, try to really stabilize the body. Notice that if I look this way, I'll fall down right now. So you want to stay looking right at your target. Touch and come up.
Always fixing your point, because like you said, if you look all around, you'll lose your balance 100%.
3, 2, 1, switch sides, and your left leg now. Touching down with your right hand.
It is normal, you always have one side better than the other.
You want to make sure you bend your leg a little bit as you go down. It's hard squat, hard bend at the waist. Going back and forth. This really challenges the balance, and it works all of the muscles in the leg. This gives you healthy knees, healthy ankles. It's good for all of the leg muscles and your core. Okay, great job. Now, we're going to come over, we're going to do a rotation one now, okay? So now we're going to step over to our left, balancing on our right foot. We're going to try to turn across with our left and bring our body up and in, straight. Yep, come all the way straight, so you reach across. It's okay, if you lose your balance, just try to give a touchdown and get right back in the stance. That's natural and normal.
You're working on a surface that is smooth. It might be more difficult because of if you're not balanced. If you're working on a hard floor, it makes things a little bit easier. Try to do this exercise barefoot if possible.
Great work. Now let's come back to center of the dumbbell. We're going to step over to our right. We come up on our left leg. We reach across with our right hand and then come back in the center.
This works all the muscle underneath the foot, including all the stabilizer in the ankle and the knee. This is something that we're not used to work. Most of these muscles, they're asleep for a normal human being in modern days.
And if you notice, in most functional activities, including fighting, we spend a lot of time on one leg. Even if it's only for a moment, you still spend some time. Okay, guys, great job. Now here, we're going to stay on this side, right? But instead of being on our left leg, we're going to be up on our right leg. You don't want to be too far away from your dumbbell, but now you're going to be up on your right leg, and you're going to try to touch across with your right hand. Try to reach and pull back up. So little variations throughout this, and there are more variations you can do, and you can almost imagine almost any angle you can reach that's within this range. And on one leg, we can do just our straight ones. We can do side to side. We can come and touch over. But for this DVD, we're just doing 3 variations. 5 more seconds.
Start to get really hard and now.
Okay, good. Now back to center. We're going to take a step to our left. All right, now we come up on our left foot. Remember, don't be too far away. So as you're up on your left foot, you're going to reach across with your left hand and try to pull your body back up into the center position, okay? You probably find that sometimes right here inside your foot too, you'll find that you'll start to burn. Everybody's got a different spot that will start burning. Some people find that their hips do it. And if you find that you're collapsing every time, just shorten your range of motion. Sometimes just doing this. So maybe you don't even come close to the dumbbell, but whatever you use as your marker, but that's okay. All right, guys, great job. Now, let's take our dumbbell and just get it out of the way. And we're going to come back here to our position, okay? Now what we're going to do here is we're going to come up on the one leg. So we'll choose our right leg this time, and we'll try to take our arms out wide, and we're just going to twist our body in an airplane type motion is what we're going to call this. Going side to side. Whew.
Yes, I have a really hard time doing this.
One of the keys is just activating the muscles here inside your core and trying to really keep all this active. And take your time with the rotations. Don't go too quick. Just work at your own speed. That's time. And we're going to come up here. Get your breath. Onto your left leg now. We're going to kick out and do the same thing.
This is something I really need to work on. I'm pretty bad at this movement.
But that's part of the process for everybody. Everybody has things they're good at, things they're not so good at. And it's all about bringing balance back into the body. Yeah, if you have to step down for a second, it's okay. Regain your balance. Keep going. Almost there, guys. 5 more seconds. Okay. So now we're here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do like a jumping pattern and an X pattern. So we jump in, out, back and forth, okay? 30 seconds, then we go to our line jump. We go back and forth in the circuit 2 times. Okay, let's go. You don't have to go too quick because the repetitions, they accumulate as you're doing this. If you find, however, after you do this, it's not really that difficult, you can always pick up the speed the next time you do it like this. But for now, let's just go at a good speed. Don't kill yourself. There's a lot of work to go. I can hit. Okay, yeah, exactly. It's an X hop. Now we're going to go side to side here, okay? So quick feet, side to side, going forward, few feet, then going back. Keep a soft bend in the knees as you're doing this. That would absorb the impact. Be more in your muscles, not in your joints. You don't have stiff legs doing this. 10 more seconds, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and right back on the X jump now, okay?
Now you could feel your heart rate going up dramatically, and that's normal, I can tell you.
And this is part of what, the agility. We're moving our body back and forth. We're moving our feet quickly throughout. Not big explosive motions, just side to side quickly, changing direction quickly. Woo. It's a key component of fighting or anything. And let's go. Line hop. Side to side, moving forward, and moving back. 10 more seconds. Let's go now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Whew. Great job. Now we're going to switch the line hops. Now what we're going to do is a gorilla squat. We have a few different motions that are probably, you're not that used to what we're doing here. It's a little bit different. The gorilla squat is basically this. I'm going to come down with my fist onto the ground, almost like what a gorilla looks like. You're just walking around. What I'm doing is I'm going to brace my hands. I'm going to put my weight forward here, hop up my feet, and stand. Then I come back down, hop up, and stand. We're going to go 2 in one direction and turn and go 2 in the other, right, for 60 seconds. Everybody ready? And go. Just moving back and forth. And once you have to move it down, try to pick up speed here, guys. Yes, sir. Good. Rotate. And the whole idea here is you want to try to land almost with your thighs parallel. So when I land here, then I stand. So I'm doing a full squat. When we get down deep, hop up and stand. Hop up, stand. 25 more seconds. Like I said, once you have the movement down, try to be quicker. But try to get a quick rotation, moving back and forth quickly. 15 seconds. Let's pick it up a little bit. Good. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now our next exercise, what we call a mule kick. Some people call this like a frog, a blue frog drill. What we're going to do here is we're going to come down onto our hands, okay? And I brace my weight on the hands. My weight rocks forward, and I kick up, down, stand. Hands down, kick up, and stand. If you find this a little too difficult, kind of freaks you out a little bit, you can put your hands down, just put your legs up, and stand.
It's important to go with the both legs at the same time.
Yeah, you want to try to kick up both legs at the same time. And if you don't feel comfortable kicking up, just take your feet off the ground and stand up. All righty, guys, let's go. 1 minute. And go. Nice, George. That's good for you. If you feel comfortable kicking up, you can. If you want to stay with that variation, that's fine. Good.
I have to keep my core always tight.
It's about halfway into it. Like I said, once you really have the motion, try to get a quick transfer from standing back down. So you try to get more repetitions in per minute. That's the whole idea. Really push it out, guys. This is a shorter workout than the normal workouts. So you can sort of push a little bit harder because, well, you're not doing it as long. More intensity and duration. There's an inverse relationship there. 10 more seconds. Let's go. Push it out now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, good job. Now, our next exercise is our alligator crawl or a bear crawl. It kind of depends on the height that determines it, okay? So, if we want to do the toughest variation, we want to keep this right above the mat. Notice how my elbow here is right next to my knee. That's what we want to do. We want to come up, and then I want to come up and replace it. 1, 2. Notice my hips right there. Then I go backwards. 1, 2. Always put my elbow right underneath. If I have to raise up a little bit, that's fine. That's a fine substitution. We still have a lot of core activation, but we want to try to get as low as we can and try to stay low throughout. Alrighty, guys. 1 minute of this, moving back and forth. Adjust your height accordingly. And go. Now 2 forward and 2 back. And George is a very strong person, so for him, 1 minute, he could probably go a couple minutes if necessary. But if you find as you're doing this, like you do it a few times, and you're starting to crave here, your whole body just relaxes, just relax, hang out for a second like this, and then try to get back at it as you can. If you finally get tired and you have to get back on your knees, that's fine. Right until you're ready, push back to it. You got 25 seconds before it. Good job, George. Try to keep those hips down low there, okay? Hips low to the up. 20 seconds. 10 more seconds. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, great job. Now, our next exercise, it's a floor pull-up with a pop-up. The key to this is as I'm down here in this prone position, I start with my arms in front of me. I'm going to pull up on my elbows. Notice how I kind of arch my back here, and I pull myself forward along the line of the mat. Once I get here, I put my hands here by my side, and I pop up, turn, face, lie down, and go in the other direction. Okay, and go. And face, lie down. Extend those arms straight out, try to arch up, pull your elbows towards your hips, and pop up. Excellent. Pull, pop, stand, turn, lie down. Guys are doing a great job. Good. Nice, George. Nice, Victoria. 30 more seconds.
You losing your friends doing this is because you need to lift your butt off the ground.
You gotta raise your body and get up on your forearms there. Pull your elbows towards your hips. This really uses your lat muscles. And you have to use your extensor muscles of your spine, spinal erectors in order to keep your back up. If you flop over, there's going to be too much friction. All right, 5 more seconds. Try to get one more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, our last variation here of this round, we're going to go back through and repeat all these guys. So we're not done, but this is the last one. This one, we're going to go back and repeat starting from the gorilla squat. We're going to do a walking lateral push-up, okay? So we're going to go side to side. Now, notice what I do here. I touch my feet together as I cross one hand over. Then I go out. My feet go out. Like that, okay? So we're going back and forth here. As we get here, you can do a push-up one way like that. You can lower down your knees and do a push-up. And if you find you're just too tired, you can just lower down. But try to include this motion. This is the key. Over, under, out. Push up if you can. Lower down if you have to. Or just lower down your knees. Relax. Come back up. Over, under, out. Okay? It's 1 minute of this. Get ready and go. And George, just drop those hips down a little bit lower, okay? Good. Over, under. Okay, that's good. Now just come underneath. Yeah, with this hand, so your left hand's going to come underneath. Just do it. We'll go over and over top. So you go over and under. Yep. Nice, George. Yeah. Under, over, under, either way. Acceptable. If you have to lower down, it's okay. Just try to regroup. You have 25 seconds to do. Doing great, George. Got to really push through now, okay? We're almost there. $15 seconds. Got to finish strong. 10 seconds. Yeah. Come on, George. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you guys did great, but you're not done, okay? We're going back through it all, starting at the gorilla squat, okay? So let's go. Let's get ready now. And pump up right here, let's go. And stand. Stand, turn, and go. Try to be quick here now. This is it. We have 5 more minutes here. Turn quickly, then right back on it. Good. All right, George, let's go, buddy. Got 30 seconds, more or less. 30 and change, let's go. We'll do at least 10 more of these. Back and forth. There's 20 squats total, let's go. Let's push. Go, 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 go. Come on, Victoria. Good. 15 seconds. Let's go now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into the mule kick, okay? Let's go. Hands down, kick up, stand up. Let's go. Right into it. Well, that's okay. That being a substitution, it's totally fine. Standing up each time. If you have to take a break, try to rest in a standing position here, okay? If you have to take a little break in between, take a couple breaths, that's fine. Find your own pace. Like George, try to keep pushing. Okay, Victoria, let's get it. 30 more seconds.
Shoulder is burning.
So after my countdown, once I hit 1, okay, I want you guys to go. Keep going now. You got 15 seconds. I want you guys to go right into the alligator curl. Or if you have to raise your hips up a little bit higher, that's fine. I want you to try to stay as low as you can. Let's go now. All right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, alligator curl. Let's face out here towards the bag. Down to the position and moving back and forth now. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You start to fatigue here, okay? So you can lower down, keep your breath, relax, and try to get right back on it. So here. Almost there, George. 30 more seconds. Good job, Victoria. Back and forth. That's it. Elbow to knee. Remember, elbow to knee. The lower you keep your hips to the ground, the more difficult it is. The more they raise, the less resistance you have. Come on, George. Let's go, buddy. 15 seconds. That's it. Push it out. Come on, Victoria. Try to finish strong. 10 seconds. On my countdown, you're just going to lie down. We're going to do our 4 pull-ups and a pop-up. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lying down, 4 pull-ups, 4 pop-ups. Okay? Arms extended straight out in front of you. Pull yourself forward, arching up, elbows to hips. Pop-up. You got to lie down. And turn around. Let's go. Pull up, pop up. Good. Stand, turn. Lying down. Let's go, George. All right. Good. Turn the light on again. You guys are almost there. Side up, goes out. Yep. Yeah, this exercise and 1 more, okay? 30 more seconds here. Pull up, yep. Turn, down. On, Siri, doing great. Push it out, let's finish strong, okay? 15 seconds now, let's go. Oh, you got it. Pull. There you go. Up. Excellent. Turn. Come on, George. 5 more seconds. Give me 1 more, buddy. All right. Now down here. Let's walk. Push up if you can. Walk over, walk under, and a push up. Let's go. Let's get on it. Try to keep those hips down low if you can, George. Try to keep the hips even with your shoulders. Side to side, over, under. Yep. That's it. Down. Back and forth. Let's go. This is it. Okay? I think we're finished. 1 more. That's good. So it's going to drop your butt down a little bit, okay? Same line in your shoulders. Okay. 4 solid muscles in your core to activate, okay? Yeah, that's pretty good. Try to get right back on. You have 25 seconds, okay? Let's finish strong. Come on, George. 15 seconds. Let's go back. Come on, let's go. 1 more. Come on. Over this way. Let's go 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Okay, get it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
High type out, high type out.
That's good work.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Wing just made me tap out. Actually, you didn't because I finished it.
Yeah, you finished it. It was good practice. It was, that's what happens. You see, just using his body weight, George is probably the epitome of conditioning. You saw what happened there. But George is also in amazing shape, and you see that it doesn't take even any resistance. Just learning how to use your body the right way. You have the ultimate gym here. You have the ultimate workout. We pretty much just did in 20 minutes, but it might take some people hours or weeks to accomplish.
Absolutely.
The intensity that's in that it's amazing.
Also remember, everyone, if you could do this workout 100% with the perfect form, perfect timing and everything, you did this workout perfectly. That means this workout is not good enough for you.
I don't know
Right? You
about
need to go
perfect.
to another level. If you're like me and you can't make it through, you know, without cheating sometime or not having a good form or, you know, skipping a couple of repetitions.
Never
That
take a
is
day
normal.
off.
I don't ask you, we don't ask
I was over there in Ireland, right
you
there.
even
That was my
myself,
first
I
time.
do it. Like, if I do the
I'm
first
paying the
one
price
with
for the
perfect,
second time.
timing, I can